What's up guys, GameNut here, and welcome back to another episode of our Madden 17 Ultimate Team series. We are ready to go ahead and continue to make some more upgrades with this current roster that we are working with. We have a few more areas on this team, both on the offense and defense, that I think we need to improve before we go ahead and try and make a run at the Super Bowl with this current team that we have. So you probably figured it out in the title of this episode by now, but the focus we're going to be having in this episode is going to be our offensive line as well as a new starting running back. Everywhere in our offensive line has been wiped. Every player has left the team except for our center, which is, of course, Cody Whitehair. He is still going to stay on the team, and we also need to get ourselves a new #1 overall running back to run behind that offensive line. So, go ahead. We're going to start with our guards first. The offensive line, we're going to start with the left guard, where we have ourselves this legend, 94 overall, Bruce Matthews from the Tennessee Titans. I know that this is kind of an old card, but trust me, you'll see why we need him, because he has that interior protector chemistry at times too, which is going to match up well with some other players that we bring into this team. You guys did just get a quick peek at his stats, but I mean, you guys already know the deal at this point. Like, once they plug into our lineup, their chemistry is active on them. The stats increase by a ton. So moving forward, we're now going to go to the other side with our right guard position. Once we filter for Team of the Year program, you guys probably can remember who was the right guard from Team of the Year, which is this guy, 95 overall, Marshall Yanda, from my own team, the Baltimore Ravens. I had to bring this guy into the team because, I mean, you can see it, interior protector chemistry ×2. I mean, that's what our left guard we just picked up has, so obviously it makes kind of sense. So now we have interior protector chemistry maxed out, and their stats should be increased once they get put into our lineup. Now, these next two positions, which are going to be both of our tackles, our left and right tackle, I don't actually have the footage of me buying them because I actually went ahead and bought these guys when I was streaming on Twitch for you all. A lot of you were just saying, you know what, just go buy the players, man. Come on, stop waiting to see if you can get yourself these cards for super cheap. Just go out there and buy the cards already, man. You know what, I caved in, I listened to my chat, and I went ahead and just bought these players as soon as I saw them. So I did overpay a little bit for this card. I didn't find him for the absolute cheapest, but our left tackle is going to be Garrett Bowles from the NFL draft program. So he is currently an NFL rookie, but he is a 96 overall and has edge protector and bruising back chemistry, which matches up well with this guy, our right tackle, who is a 96 overall as well, Morgan Moses from the Easter program. This is actually the milestone version of the card, so he has the additional bruising back chemistry. A quick look at his stats, and again, like I said, these chemistries are going to match up well with our left tackle, Garrett Bowles, for the offensive line. Now, before we go ahead, let's take a quick break, and finally, before we get our last position, which is our starting running back, I thought I would give you guys a little update on what's going on with me in my ultimate team. So, as we go into my solo challenges, we have this category called VIP 2000 Club. Now, the way that you unlock these is by literally doing 2,000 solo challenges throughout the year. I can't even believe that I've actually done that many solos this year in Madden 17. But the very last one, once you complete it, you get a reward that gives you a bundle of 6 Ultimate Legend packs. Like, had I known that I've had this, Ultimate Legend pack sitting in that last challenge, because I've had these solo challenges, the 2000 Club, sitting there for a while, I probably would have did this a long time ago to get these free packs. Now, I decided to go ahead, open these up on an Ultimate Legend weekend to see if I could get myself, of course, one of the limited time pulls, but the best card that we got was in the first pack, this 91 Teddy Bruschi. We did get a couple of other Ultimate Legend Elites, but it's just another year, man, without a limited time pull. I don't think it's ever going to happen. It's just EA must hate us or something like that. Now, anyways, we're going to move forward and get our starting running back finally. Now, the guy that I was going to bring into the team was going to be this 95 season star Melvin Gordon, which is super cheap now, under 10,000 coins. That's crazy, but it wasn't going to be this version. It was going to be this one that you see on your screen right now. Now, the reason why you're seeing a picture of it and not actually him on Madden is because he's literally never on the auction house. Every single time I would go to search for this card to buy him for my team, there was never any on the auction house. It was driving me insane. So back to when I was talking about me streaming on Twitch, my chat, someone said, why not go ahead and get the limited time version of this Latavius Murray instead? So I was like, okay, that could work out for us. I'll go ahead and, check out his stats, see if his chemistries work out with our team, which I was kind of accepting of. I thought I would bring him to the team, but then afterwards, I was like, instead of getting this cheap version of Latavius Murray, why not just go ahead and get ourselves a big-time player finally on this team? I decided to get the NFL Movers, Latavius Murray, who is a 97 overall, of course, going from the Oakland Raiders to the Minnesota Vikings. I went ahead and put him in his milestone set as well, which gives him mobile blocker chemistry, which is definitely a really good one because that increases his speed, which also goes along with some of the guys on our offensive line. But Latavius Murray, a 97 overall. I decided to bring him in for our starting running back. We have all of our offensive line. Let's plug them into our lineup. And as you guys can all see, our new offense looks incredible, man. This offensive line looks so powerful. I don't feel like we should be getting any pressure from the defense. I don't feel like Latavius Murray should be getting amazing running lanes, because with this guy increased to now a 99 overall, I think our run game is going to be taken to another level. So his stats, he's only now has a 95 speed, 94 carrying, and a 96 trucking. He didn't really get increased in too many stats, but I mean, he's up to a 99 overall now. I also went out there, bought a backup running back behind Murray, decided to go ahead and get movers Danny Woodhead. He's up to a 96 overall now. Let's go ahead and check out this offensive line. So Garrett Bowles is up to a 99 overall. He now has an 88 run block, 96 pass block, and a 96 impact block. He definitely has some pretty good stats as well. Going to the left guard position, Bruce Matthews is up to a 97 overall. He is a 94 run block, 93 pass block, and a 89 impact block. The right guard position, Marshall Yanda, he's up to a 98 overall. He's got a 94 run block, 96 pass block, and an 85 impact block. And finally, last but not least, our right tackle, Morgan Moses, up to a 98 overall as well. Has a 95 run block, 94 pass block, and a 95 impact block. I think that this offensive line looks incredible, man. I know that was kind of, jumbling with my words a lot. You probably heard pass block a lot of times, but you know what? All of these guys look incredible. I wish that both of our right guard and right tackle would have been bumped up to a 99 overall, along with, Latavius Murray as well as Garrett Bowles, our left tackle. But nonetheless, I think the offensive line looks crazy good. I believe Latavius Murray is definitely going to dominate for us. You guys know in the last episode we upgraded our defensive line. In case you guys missed that episode, you should see it up at the top right-hand corner. But anyways, let's go ahead and see how dominant our new run game is.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
I'm still definitely not quite used to yet seeing an ultimate ticket in my opponent's top 3 every single game, because I keep forgetting that we had the solo challenges to get a free ultimate ticket. But to start off this game, we're on defense, and that's Toby Gerhart, who just shredded my defense on the first play for a pickup of 51 yards. Are you kidding me, man? My defensive line, that's unacceptable, man. So with that first rushing play, my opponent thought that, he must have been like the best rusher ever. So he kept going no huddle with the same play over and over and over again until Bob Sanders comes up with a pretty big hit stick. Does cause a fumble, but unfortunately my opponent does go ahead and recover. Now moving forward, he's just continuing to pound the rock with this guy, Toby Gerhart, over and over and over again. 3rd and goal, we get a stop. 4th and goal, he goes no huddle once again, tries to go for it, and that is going to be Olivier Vernon, who is in on the tackle and comes up with a big time goal line stop, man. Now the rest of this entire first half was kind of crazy. It was a lot of back and forth and a ton of defense. We find Anquan Bolden here, and my opponent actually had a successful strip. Like, he actually just stripped the ball from me on my opening drive. So going forward, as we're back out on defense, 3rd and 14.
Gotcha, bitch.
We get ourselves a user pick with Clay Matthews. That's probably going to be our last user with Clay Matthews until you need to go ahead and ship him off the team, because next episode we're going to be bringing in some new linebackers. But focusing back onto this game, at the very end of the second quarter, I decided to go for the touchdown, not for the field goal, which was a mistake, because now my opponent got himself a 4th down stop at the goal line, and we didn't get ourselves a touchdown. So we're jumping straight into the 3rd quarter now, where, okay, here we go. This is what I'd like to see. Latavius Murray is finally going to get himself going. A pickup of 29 yards on the toss play as we move forward after taking a sack on 2nd down. It's 3rd and 18. I decided to go with a screenplay. Danny Woodhead checked into the game. Oh, nice block, Marshall Yanda. There's nobody in front of us. And how about this? Our backup running back, Danny Woodhead, comes in and gets himself his first touchdown on our team before Latavius Murray, our starter, even gets a touchdown on the team, man. And that was definitely a killer block by Marshall Yanda. I mean, I know you guys saw that. He got right in front of Woodhead, was able to, put a nice little block on him. Hopefully we can see some of that in real life as well, considering that they're teammates now since Woodhead came to my team, the Baltimore Ravens. I don't know, man. That was a great play for us to get our first touchdown of this game. So as we move forward back out on defense, Cameron Jordan comes up with the sack.
Hey, Bob, your shoe's untied. What?
It's caught inside the 25.
And my opponent on 3rd and 15 just throws it up deep to Brandon Marshall, and he got a touchdown out of it. But did you guys see Bob Sanders? He just, he stopped moving. He just gave up on the play. But as we're back out on offense, I decided to go with the same exact play that got us a touchdown with Danny Woodhead. Now this time it was Latavius Murray on the screenplay. It took us just one play to score touchdown. I mean, we got a touchdown on a screenplay in the last drive. Why not go ahead and see if we can try another screenplay and if it'll work out? Obviously, that was definitely the case there as Latavius Murray went for one play and got ourselves a touchdown. We are back in the lead, 14-7. Defense, Ladarius Webb comes up with an interception. That's going to be our second one of this game. And now it's time to go ahead and continue to see what Latavius Murray is made of. But first and 10, I noticed my opponent was running the same exact defense. That kept leaving the sides of the field wide open. That is going to be Antonio Brown for the touchdown. That now puts us up 21-7. And my opponent wasn't really able to do much on offense as we got the ball back. I just decided to go ahead and keep going with the run game with Latavius Murray, see what else we could do with this guy. He's now up to 17 rushes for 97 yards. That was a pickup of 28. I mean, this guy has definitely been killing it. I don't know if it's our offensive line. I don't know if Latavius Murray is just really good. But on 4th and 7, we go with another screenplay. Decided to try and hurdle. It wasn't successful. It would have been nice if we could have got over top of him. But 3rd and goal, we go with a toss play. That is going to be touchdown number 4. We have 4 touchdowns all in the second half of this game. We now lead 28-7. Wait a minute. Whose man's is this? Did you guys hear that? Is this dude taking pictures while he's trying to play Madden? Like, is he taking pictures of himself or is he taking pictures of him holding this L? I mean, I don't understand, man. I don't know what he was really doing in that situation, but with no time left on the clock, he just throws it up deep, and Josh Norman closes out this game. He goes ahead and pads his stats a little bit, gets himself an interception to finish out this game. So that is going to be the end of this episode, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I think our offense looks killer now. I mean, the run game is definitely pretty deadly. The offensive line seems to be holding up really well. Latavius Murray seems like a monster out there. And in the next episode, like you guys just did hear me say, we are going to go ahead and improve our linebacking core in the next episode because we've definitely had them guys for a while, man. Teddy Bruschi, we got a lot of user picks with him, but I'm ready to go ahead and get somebody else to user with and start getting some more interceptions. But anyways, once again, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, please be sure to go ahead and put a thumbs up on the video. I would very much appreciate that. Again, thank you guys for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.